Laugh Factory presents, live from Las Vegas, the city of entertainment, it's the Tim Gaither special. And now, please welcome special guest host, Russell Peters.
All right, welcome to Vegas. Asian guy, what are you doing in here? Shouldn't you be fucking gambling? Let me tell you something. You know Asians gamble too much when there's games called fucking Pago! Like there's games that not one single motherfucker in this room knows how to play except for that guy right there. Have you ever gone to gamble? Go, yeah, I'll play the combo number 3. That's what I'm gonna play right now. Yeah, I want to play the sweet and sour chicken balls. Let me play that real quick. Pago! I don't even know how to say it. Black guy, you know what I'm saying, right? Thin Quest Love, you know what I'm saying, right? You know. There's no game called Chicken Wing. You don't play that shit, you know what I mean? Pago! That's for them. There's no game. Let me tell you something. There may be Indian casinos, but there's no casinos for Indians. You know what I mean? There's no roulette wheel where there's an Indian woman's face and you gotta catch the red ball in the center of her forehead. There's no fucking... There's no way of us winning, is all I'm saying. Pago! That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is good to see you, sir. Asian girl, you with me? Do you know that guy? Just in case, you know what I mean? People do this shit to us all the time. Black guy, do you ever have people do that to you? Hey, I know a black guy. Do you know Leroy? And you're like, yes. Matter of fact, I do. Says you're an asshole. What's your name, my Asian friend? Are you Asian or were you just a white guy in the sun all day? Fuck, it was hot today. Really? Wow. Oh, that was the fucking O line for you? Here's an O line. Are there any Arabs here tonight? Now you have a fucking reason to O. Even the Arabs are like, don't say anything because this is very dangerous. We're at Tropicana. Anything can happen at Tropicana. I'm from Toronto originally. Don't fucking ooh me. Jesus. Who's from Alberta? You from Alberta, sir? Calgary, Jesus. You know it's 110 today, and you're white as you were dead. I don't know how the fuck did this happen. Did you not leave the fucking hotel once? I wasn't even sure if there was a person there. I thought it was just a piece of fucking whiteout sitting right there. Look, you're a white guy, right? Have a look. What the fuck is that? What? Oh my God, I made a mistake in my sentence. Let me put that guy in there real quick. All right, let me introduce to you your headliner for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I came out to do. Cause keep clapping. Let's start clapping. This guy, I've been in this game a long fucking time, and this guy and him and I worked together in January earlier this year. And he was like, hey man, I'm gonna shoot my special in Vegas in around July. Do you think you could come out and introduce me? I was like, fuck yeah. Because, sometimes you have comics that you go, yeah, he's funny. This is one of those guys where you go, this motherfucker's funny. And I was like, hell yeah, I'd like to be a part of that. So, please welcome to the stage, the extremely funny, from Kansas, Tim Gaither!
Settle down, you don't know who the fuck I am. It's a nice looking crowd. I love Vegas. I love the weather. It's nice if you're a fucking lizard. I was in Los Angeles last week. That was alright. Hooked up with the hottest girl of my life. I did. Too bad she was crazy. After one day, she was like, I think I love you, I do. I think we're gonna get married. I see signs. I see one too. Mine says 15 north. I'm getting the hell away from you. I heard on the radio on the drive here that if your kid is under 4'9", you're supposed to have him in a car seat. That's like 8 inches shorter than I am right now. I'm like a knee injury away from needing a damn car seat. I was thinking, well, what if you're in high school, you know? Little stud, state champ on the wrestling team. You just haven't hit your growth spurt. Your dad's like, get in your car seat. I know, I'm sorry your mom's Asian, but I can't get another ticket. Get your ass. I'm not very tall. Girls are always coming up to me after shows and saying stuff to me like, you look taller on stage. Yeah, well, it's elevated, bitch. You look prettier with the lights in my eyes. Yeah, seem like a smart crowd. I appreciate it. I've been dealing with dumbasses all day. Just a few minutes ago, I got a wrong number. You ever get a wrong number and the person on the other line is such a dick about it, you wish you had time to find their house so you could throw shit at it? There's no reason to act this way. It drives me crazy. The guy's like, no, this isn't Jim. This is Ben. Sorry. What are you doing? What number did you dial? Yours, stupid. I'm always dealing with dumb people. Last time I was in Vegas was last summer. I was watching the Olympics in a bar with this fat drunk guy, and he kept saying stuff to me like, man, I'll tell you what. I could not do that. Long distance swimming, I'd probably puke and drown, and no, sir, they wouldn't want me on the Olympic team. It's like, well, no shit, dummy. They don't let just anybody in there. It's not a raffle. Swimming this year for USA is gonna be Billy from Billy's Big Boy Trucking. Get your swim trunks and fat ass out here, Billy. Come on. It's all on the starting block wearing floaties and nose plugs and shit. Digging the Speedo out of his ass. There's dumb people in Hollywood where I live now, too. They're always in your business. Like the other day, I was walking my dog. This lady's following us. Couldn't figure out why. And then my dog stops, does his business. She stops her car, leans out the window, goes, hey, young man, are you gonna pick that up? No. Why not? It's dog shit. Do you want it? You can have it. You're supposed to pick it up. If I wanted to pick it up, I'd let him shit in the house. I'm kind of tired today, though. The people next door to me last night in my hotel room were getting it on all night, which I'm a big fan of that, you know, but kept me awake. And those people never look how you picture them to look. Laying there picturing movie stars all night, you know, to help me get through it. I saw them at breakfast. They did look like movie stars. Fucking Donkey and Shrek. I tried to pay them back for it at like 4 a.m. I figured they'd be asleep, you know, so I took my headboard and I started banging it against the wall, make them think I was getting laid too, but it was late and I was tired and got the voices confused. So. After a while, it just sounded like two dudes humping in there. I'm all, you want that, baby? Yes, I do. Give it to me. Gross. I do need to get laid. What's your name? Yeah. Kelly? Yeah, you're a pretty girl, Kelly. You might not be. These lights are bright. You might be all fucked up looking. Nah, you're a pretty girl. Well, that's a mistake, fellas. You can't tell pretty girls they're pretty. Not right off the bat. They've heard that shit their whole life. Doesn't mean anything to them, you know? It's like telling me I'm funny. Sure, I appreciate it. It's not gonna get me to suck your dick, but I appreciate it. When I hook up with a hot girl like Kelly, you got a Jedi mind trigger. You have to make her wonder why you don't find her attractive when everyone else does. Intrigue her with your indifference. Isn't that right, fat ass? See, some of you think I'm being mean, but I'm not. I'm sweet talking her. It is nice to be here. I live in Hollywood now. I can't decide if I like it. I live right next to a huge 99-cent store, though. That's pretty cool. You can buy anything. You can buy 12 condoms for $1. The box just says, good luck. It's like 8 cents a condom. You might as well stick a piece of gum on your Peter. It's not a bad idea, gum-flavored condoms. Different flavors for different ethnicities according to racial stereotype. Black dudes could have Hubba Bubba. Mexicans could have, who we kidding? Mexicans don't wear condoms. So many babies makes me wonder if they know for sure how they're made. Like, what do you mean you're pregnant? I chopped that shit on your belly. I don't mind Mexicans having all those kids, though, you know, because Mexicans are very family-oriented, loving people, you know. They love their children, so I don't really care. But have you ever noticed that the people who have the most kids are the ones who shouldn't have any? And the ones who have the most difficulty conceiving children, it's always people who deserve to have kids. It's always people who have a little money in the bank and their own house and actually love each other. And those are the ones that have trouble having kids. But you'll never hear white trash, we just can't get pregnant. Those fuckers masturbate and get pregnant, don't they? Goddamn gremlins or something. One thing I don't like about Hollywood are all these rich white kids running around wearing skinny pants. If you're a grown-ass man, can you please stop wearing skinny pants? Peg legs and a poopy diaper is not a good look for anybody. Especially red and yellow and green skinny pants. If you're a black dude, you can pull off colored pants. But if you're a white guy, you look like a Make-A-Wish kid, so just stop it. See grown men wearing leather wristbands all the time. How do you get out of the shower in the morning as a grown man and be like, where's my leather wristband? I need to snap that bitch on. Even if you're gay, that looks gay. The worst of these rich white kids who have neck tattoos. You can't just get a neck tattoo because you're bored. Something like that has to stand for something, you know? Like, I understand one. If you grew up in a rough neighborhood, or if you've been to prison, or playing the NFL, the NBA, or hot chick, or an ultimate fighter, or boxer, or Mexican. Mexicans love their neck tattoos. It's my daughter's name, my mija. I love her. At least that stands for something. A lot of gay dudes in Hollywood, too, which I got no problem with. I figure the more good-looking guys who are attracted to other good-looking guys, the better shot I've got. But some of my neighbors are gay, and that kind of concerns me. Shit, what if they convert me? What? Gay guys are smooth. What if they come knocking on my door? I'm lonely, depressed, far from home, out of Paxil. Come knocking like a couple of Mormon Hello. We'd just like to speak to you about our lifestyle. Like you would, huh? All right, what the hell? Come on in. Starts out slow. My apartment's cleaner, then I'm dressing neater. Next thing you know, I'm sucking Peter. This would be a good time to remind you, these are just jokes. Being gay is not a choice. Every people say that shit, they choose that lifestyle. You don't choose to be gay. You're born that way. Like my friend's kid is gay. He doesn't know it yet, but I do. He's only 7, but all the signs are there. Like we were watching the Super Bowl, and for no reason he goes, "Yesterday the neighbor was washing his truck with his shirt off." I was like, what? He goes, "Just saying." My buddy's like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. He just says that shit." Comes out of nowhere. It's not from nowhere. It's from a gay place. It is nice to be here. I've been traveling a lot. I've been flying a lot. I went to Korea not too long ago for a USO tour. That was 13 hours. You know what they got a lot of in Korea? Asians. Everywhere. Like I never left Los Angeles. It's always that guy who wants to talk to me the whole time. I've just started making shit up. It's the funnest thing you'll do on a flight ever. They don't know you. Make up everything. What do you do for a living? I'm a pickle farmer. They don't know. Have fun with it. I told this lady the other day I spelled my name with 2 M's. Tim. I drive a lot, too. I get lost a lot. I got lost last week in the hood of South Central Los Angeles. It's not a good area. Even the GPS got scared for me. The voice all changed. "You better turn around, honky." GPS called me a honky. What the hell's a honky? Has anyone ever gotten mad about being called a honky? We don't even know what it means. You know, at least if you're a black dude, somebody calls the N-word, you freak out for it, kick his ass. You go to court and use that for your defense. Be like, "Your Honor, I was with my family, I felt disrespected, and I snapped." It's a feasible defense. Imagine being white trying that shit. "Sir, he called me a honky." "Third honky in 6 months. I just wasn't gonna take it anymore." It is weird the things people believe, you know. Some people believe in reincarnation, you know, which is a nice idea. But everyone thinks you're gonna come back as something cool, you know, like a whale or a dolphin or an eagle. What if you're a worm hanging out a cat's ass? That would suck. Or a pug. You come back as a pug, those little fucked up dogs. They've been chasing parked cars their whole life. Tongues are so fat they won't stay in their own mouth. They've all got asthma. They do. They sound like crickets on meth trying to breathe. They're all... You got any pug owners in here tonight? You do? How many pugs you got? Just one, really? You usually have to have more than one because no other dog wants to play with that motherfucker. What'd you name your pug? Lexi? Yeah, that's typical. Does she stink? Yeah, they stink like hell. How long you been together? 5 years? You hate that bitch, don't you? I dated a girl one time with pugs. I thought that thing was dying all the time. Be laying there, you know, and I just hear... do stink. My grandpa had like 4 of them. I'm gonna miss my grandpa. He passed away not too long ago. Respect old people. Don't holler at them about their driving. Give them a break. They're just out there trying to stay productive. We should give them their own lane. Yeah. It'd have to be a turn lane since their blinker's always on. I'm gonna miss my grandpa. He was funny. One of the last things he said to me before he passed away, he farted. He goes, "Tim, did you hear what that asshole just said?" If you don't think that's funny, I need you to go ahead and leave right now. I love black women. We got any single black women in here tonight? Yeah? Where are you at, sugar? How you doing? I need to hook up with a black girl. I want to have a baby with a black girl. Somebody to call me Boo. What's your name, sugar?
Tahisha.
Sorry? Tahisha. Yeah, you're black. That's awesome. How tall are you, Tahisha? Sorry? 5'8". All right, that's tall enough. So I'm not very tall, but I was a state champion wrestler. But if I want to, take it to the next level and have my kid be like an Olympian, I need to hook up with a black girl. Can't have a short one, though. Kid look like a Pez dispenser. It'll work out, though. We would have a nice tall kid. World's still a prejudiced enough place without having a half-black midget running around. No jump shot. First girl I ever had a huge crush on when I was a kid was a black girl named Barbie. She was my best friend's older sister. God, I loved her. She was hot. She was ghetto hot. She used to say shit like "pasep" instead of "accept." She'd get all fired up. She'd be like, "Pasep I didn't, pasep I did, pasep I would." She used to sit on my lap in the morning to piss my best friend Dewan off. He'd be like, "Get off his lap, Barbie. He even like you, pasep he got a boner, Dewan." She said a lot of ghetto shit. She used to say Valentine's Day. There ain't no M in that damn word. She used to call her dog a Rockweiler. She never lived anywhere. She always stayed places. I'd be like, "Where you live, Barbie?" "I stay on 5th Street. And you don't have to be ghetto black to say this either. My best friend says it all the time. He's like, "Man, I was asleep." I'm like, "Dude, you were asleep." Why do you always leave the A off that? You're not saving that much goddamn time. You put that in a sentence, it makes a lot of sense. Like, for Valentine's Day, I got my boo a Rockweiler so nobody fuck her where she stay while she sleep.
To watch the full-length special, go to YouTube Video on Demand now.